Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 1054th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 808,250 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number includes 1,750 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 5 tanks, 18 armored combat vehicles, 22 artillery systems, 63 drones, 1 cruise missile, 64 vehicles, and 2 pieces of special equipment. In the last 24 hours, the Russians launched 157 combat clashes and carried out 11 airstrikes, including 20 anti-aircraft missiles on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 751 kamikaze drones and carried out around 4,000 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports. In the northern Donetsk region, Russia has been engaged in ongoing efforts to capture the towns of Chasiv Yar and Toretsk, strategic gateways to Kramatorsk and Kostiantynivka, since early 2024. Recent assaults with armored vehicles in late 2024 and early 2025 likely resulted in repulsion at Chasiv Yar, where the Seversky Donets-Donbass Canal marks the current line of control. However, in Toretsk, Russian forces have advanced, controlling approximately 70% of the town, though urban fighting has slowed their progress. Ukrainian drones continue to target advancing Russian forces near the canal, while Russia seeks to disrupt Ukrainian logistics in the area. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Ukrainian forces reportedly captured the first North Korean prisoners of war in Kursk Oblast. North Korean forces are reportedly deploying large assault groups to combat operations despite frequent Ukrainian drone strikes, which is likely contributing to North Korea's high casualty rates and will likely affect the lessons that the North Korean military command will learn from fighting in the war. Russian President Vladimir Putin maintains his maximalist pre-war demands to isolate Ukraine and weaken NATO and reportedly aims to enforce these demands in any possible talks with Western leaders about ending the war in Ukraine. Ukrainian forces may have conducted a drone strike against an oil refinery in the Republic of Tatarstan on January 11, but details of the possible strike remain unclear at this time. Ukrainian forces recently advanced in Kursk Oblast. In President Zelensky's nightly address, he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, frontline battles and North Korean prisoners of war. Ukrainian forces continue to hold strong against Russian aggression, with notable efforts in the Pokrovsk and Kursk regions. Commander-in-Chief Syrsky commended the 68th Jaeger Brigade, 25th Airborne Brigade, and others for their resilience. Meanwhile, Ukraine's security service is working with captured North Korean soldiers, one of whom wishes to stay in Ukraine. Zelensky has proposed a potential exchange for Ukrainian prisoners of war held in Russia. Secondly, Ukrainian assistance for California wildfires. Ukraine has offered support to the U.S. in battling California's severe wildfires. President Zelensky announced that 150 Ukrainian firefighters are prepared to assist, demonstrating solidarity and international cooperation in crisis response. Discussions with U.S. authorities are underway to finalize arrangements. Lastly, humanitarian aid for Moldova's energy crisis. Ukraine has pledged coal supplies to help alleviate Transnistria's energy shortage, which Zelensky attributes to Russian interference aimed at destabilizing Moldova. Discussions with Moldovan President Maya Sandu highlighted the urgency of resolving the humanitarian crisis. Ukraine awaits cooperation from local authorities on the left bank of the Dniester River to deliver aid effectively. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.